Hello.
Hey everyone.
We should have rehearsed this.
He's Christian White.
Yes, this is Tim, and welcome to Better Reading. What are you reading? Where we ask each other what we've been reading.
Yeah. So we've got all of our books that we've been reading and some recommendations as well for you, but we're really keen to hear from you. So just drop it in the chat, and we're really keen to see the books you're reading.
Exactly.
And then if people have thoughts on those books, drop it in the chat as well, and love to hear from all of you. And good to see you today.
Same. But we did an author on author thing just before, and we were saying in that it's the first time we've ever met. So it's
crazy.
It's great. Yeah, it's nuts. So it's
our first book came out in the same year, 2018.
Yeah, which is nuts.
And it's like we've been circling each other at events and festivals for years and never...
They'll be writing about this day in history books.
It's going to be
history
big.
books in years to come.
It's going to be big. But so you're just up from Victoria for the day?
Up for the day, yep. We were just discussing, right before we went live, we were discussing the stresses of making it to the airport on time, which I feel, but I didn't organise any of the bookings. I'm just going to put myself in their hands, and hopefully I'll make it. Are you a roll-in guy? You roll in?
Roll in.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Half hour, 40 minutes, and just...
Yeah, no, I'm usually ridiculously early, and then find a quiet corner in the lounge and eat those wraps that are never great.
No.
But that's my plan.
Christine Dudley's jumped on. G'day, Christine.
Hello.
How are you? What have you been reading? Pop it in the chat.
Yep. When should we start?
We probably should start talking about a book, I reckon. You want to go first?
I want to go first.
Yep.
Because I want to get in first. This is my next book by this talented man next to me. I am actually very, very excited to read this, and partly because it's your very, very first standalone. We've reversed it. You've written 5 in a series. No, 6. Or 6 one's not out.
Yeah.
5, and now you're doing one standalone, and
Yes.
I've done 5 standalones. So I'm really, really excited to read it, and it has a ridiculously good hook, which I feel both excited about and annoyed that I didn't come up with it. Which is a sign of a good book. It's about I'm going to butcher this, but it's about twins, and one of them's a cop and one of them's a criminal, and go from there. That was a very, very condensed version of it, but I'm excited about it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a little promo for your book. So mine's out in January, and
what
yours
a kind
is out
thing.
now.
What just happened to be reading each other's.
And this is actually next on my list.
Excellent, good.
But I can't wait to read that as well, and I'll definitely butcher the what's it called?
The pitch.
The pitch,
you just say it's about a long night.
It's a long night.
This is a bit of how the sausage gets made.
Yeah.
But there's already a little there's a little cheat
Spotted
sheet
that.
on the back so you could just read that. But no, that would be cheating.
That would. But
I've got nothing on the back of this one.
Who we got? Vegemite Girl's jumped on too, and it's a she because Vegemite Girl. Obviously not your real name. I'm currently reading The Adventures of Albany by Darry Fraser, as well as Murder on North Terrace by Lainey Anderson. Good one.
It might be her real name. Imagine that the parents.
Yeah.
We were thinking, Sandra or Vegemite Girl. We went with Vegemite Girl, and then her surname is we'll just call it the birth year, 1971, or her middle name.
Yep.
And then
we're going to go with that. Is that okay, Vegemite Girl? And we got in trouble from Cheryl there.
Yes.
We've got to look at the camera.
We're looking at the camera, not each other.
All right.
We've gone off the rails.
So let's do your first book. Girl Falling, Hayley Scribner. That's a really great book.
Yeah, that is a great book.
Good one. Thanks, Pauline. I really enjoyed that.
I've got these in no particular order, but the first one I'm going to shout out is this one I've actually just read, which is Gunpowder Creek by Alex Duke. It's a debut novel. It's just surprisingly fast-paced. I want to read you just a little bit on the back. Friday, 1:30 p.m, Emily Barnes is finishing work for the week, ready for a break from her laptop. Then she receives a panicked voicemail from her son, Zach, punctuated by a gunshot. By 4 p.m, she's driving a stolen car out of Perth with explicit instructions from Zach's captors. In 3 days, deliver the car to Gunpowder Creek, a ghost town 900 kilometres deep into the West Australian outback. Miss a deadline and Zach dies. And don't open the boot.
Ooh,
what a cool!
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I won't. With many of these reads today, I won't tell you anything about them. But it was a really, really good read, and just one of those things where, I was busy and it took me a while to get started. And I thought I'll read the first chapter and then smash through it. So yeah, fully recommend that one.
Should I go? Should we go
yes.
one for one?
Yeah, one for one. Yeah.
So a book I literally finished yesterday. by a writer called Eve Thompson. It's called Smother. It's coming out in April next year, and this book, it's brilliant. It's a legal thriller, and it's really cleverly written in that it's got transcripts from the case.
I love that.
As well as then the story, and the transcripts are planted really early though. So it's in front of the story, and then the story and the transcripts catch up, and then it moves into the court case in the last third of the book.
That's so good.
It's really clever, and it's about concussion. I better quickly give the pitch.
Yeah, please. Yeah, give the pitch.
So it's about a women's high school, private school AFL team. One of the girls' players gets concussed and sets off this whole thing about concussion protocols, brain injuries.
That's a good hook.
Blaming the coach, blaming the school, who's at fault, parents at fault.
That's
and
great.
It's really well done. And it's just something, I think it's quite of a hot issue at the moment, really, is we're understanding contact sport.
Yeah.
And I love the fact it was about a women's
I love
AFL
that.
team as well. Really growing, fast-growing sport.
I'm going to read that because I love legal thrillers, and actually I'm on this. This isn't part of it, but I've just reread Primal Fear. These great 90s. Primal Fear, which is an amazing legal thriller, and Reasonable Doubt as well, which I think was maybe made into a movie or something. But I just love legal thrillers.
Yeah.
So, and I have no law background. I would never be able to write one, which is part of the reason I enjoy them. So I'll be checking that one out. Sure.
Yeah, you really need that expertise. It's why lawyers...
You feel it.
You need to be... look, I'm sure someone's going to say there's a great legal thriller out there that was not written by a lawyer.
Of course.
And hats off to you. I couldn't do it.
Same.
I mean, John Grisham, those sorts of books.
Yeah. Oh, The Client. I recently read that for the very first time. I'd never read that.
Yeah.
And I'm really into them at the minute.
Yeah, cool. What do you got?
Okay, next I've got, this is an advanced copy.
Yvonne Simpkins, Brian Brown, The Hidden Thanks. That's.
Oh,
did you enjoy it? Like to know. Put on if you're enjoying it or not as well. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please keep sharing what you're reading.
Yeah.
The Missing, Fleur McDonald.
And I'm looking at
Taz.
I want to read the comments. My eyes are going to go like this from the camera to the thing.
And here I've read The Ledge.
Oh, great. Oh, nice. So everyone listen to what Kaz Lee says. She obviously has wonderful taste. She's reading The Missing by Fleur McDonald, which is good, but she just finished reading The Long Night last week. Oh boy, what a page turner it was. Amazing. Thank you very much. What a genius. And I'm yes,
Christian
sorry.
White, the author.
Yes, and The Long Night is on Tim's to read list. Now, this is a bit of a sneaky one because I've got two today that I've just read that won't be coming out until next year, but they'll be coming out relatively early. The first one is, now this is an advanced copy, so it's just a tagline on the front, but it's The Gambler by J.P. Pomare.
It comes out February or March?
It comes out March 2026, as it says on the spine. I love all of JP stuff, and we're buddies, disclosure, but I would tell you, if he wrote a bad book, I would be so excited to tell you it was terrible. I say, don't bother with this one. I'm waiting, fingers crossed. I started reading and think, oh, please be bad. But they just get better and better and better, and this one is his first in a series. Vince Reed, who is this... is this PI? Well, I probably shouldn't tell you too much, but it's... The less you know about this, the better. It's really just a fantastic... It's everything you expect from one of JP's books. Fast-paced, an amazing plot, really cool characters. But this one is... He really is going from strength to strength. His last
a great
one...
writer.
Yeah, is amazing. And 17 Years Later, which I think was his most recent one before this one, again, there was just a leap, I think. And I think it's just getting stronger and stronger. So that drives me nuts.
So I'll do one. So this one... The Mission, it's the history of the CIA in the 21st century. So anyone who's familiar with my books, I do a lot of research in my books and try to, they're very real worldish, but they're thrillers. And this book is about the CIA. It's got dozens of CIA officers talking on the record about the CIA. It's incredible. I've never read that level of access before, and it's a really, really interesting read.
Do you do a lot of non-fiction?
I do.
How do you balance? Is it pretty balanced? Or?
It's probably... I would say maybe 30% non-fiction, 70% fiction.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And if I'm researching a book, I might read like 5 or 10 non-fiction books to get the world right. And I'll jump onto another one quickly, which
please,
and I read this one, My Father Bryce by Adam Courtney. So everyone knows who Bryce Courtney, of course, is. Great storyteller. His storytelling actually became a bit of a fiction about his life as well. And I think
that.
Adam deals with that stuff so beautifully. Adam is a really, really good writer. And in his own right, he writes historical fiction. But this book, it was beautiful. And it's like you can clear the love for his father, but also dealing with some of that really controversial stuff around. He was a huge ego, Bryce Courtney. And he's a great storyteller, but he was by far from perfect. But Adam deals with it in a way only a son or daughter can. And I really highly recommend that.
Oh, that sounds great. Check in with some comments. Currently reading Marie Noel, I think. Hello, I'm currently reading The Funeral Crashes by Joanna Nell. Oh, that is, and she's looking forward to reading JP's next book. Joanna Nell, I haven't read that, but great writer.
Yeah, cool. What else we've got here? My current non-fiction is the memoir by Sarah Wynne Williams, Careless People, about a time with the building of Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
interesting.
that's
Thanks,
interesting.
Julie.
Yeah. Kaz, Christian, when is your next book coming out? Probably not until 2027, because I might have to go off and do a TV show, but I am delivering the manuscript August next year, so maybe it'll be sooner, but probably 2027. I think. I don't know. I thought The Long Night would take longer to come out though, and once you're in there, you kind of want.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want to go for it. Now I've got a few more. This one I don't have. I got an e-copy, so I can't do it. But it's Neighborhood Watch by Lauren Williams. This one's not out yet either. It comes out early next year. And again, I won't tell you too much. I'll set the scene. There's this scarecrow competition in this small town, and where every year they put the scarecrows up. Chapter 1 is basically one of those scarecrows is a corpse, and then it goes from there. But it's a really good. It's a really good. I actually just realised that I owe them. I owe them a quote. That's why they sent it to me for a reason, and I just realised, oh my god, I haven't sent that through. It'll be a good one. Yeah, it'll be thrilling. Great read. I'm so bad at coming up with quotes, but
This is a book of words.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it sounds like a great book.
But it is really good, and also really funny and weird. And I know I really, really enjoyed that one. So again, it'll be out, I think, early next year.
Cool.
Get that one too.
Good.
I've got two more weird ones. We're back and
Well, there you go again.
Well, this is a really weird one, but this is The United States of Cryptids. Now, this is a book written by this J.W. Ocker. It's a tour of American myths and monsters, and it's this guy who travels across America to each town that has cryptid sightings. Bigfoot. It's a beautiful book. Bigfoot, lake monsters, all of this sort of stuff. It's about these people who've had accounts and they tell their Bigfoot tales, but really it's about the way small towns in America embrace those sightings, and they build festivals, and often they'll build a whole identity around this cryptid. You know, they'll name their sports team after it. They'll have an annual huge festival, and it's really, really interesting because it's fun. I love
A lot of Bigfoots.
I love Bigfoot stuff. Yeah, lots of Bigfoot, or big feet. No, Bigfoots. Lots of whatever the plural is of Bigfoots. Bigfoots maybe. A lot of those. But it's a really cool because it's a fun, spooky read, but it's also just interesting to see. I love small town American stuff.
From Joy here, having trouble catching books, names, and authors.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to do a quick recap.
Yeah, good idea.
So I talked about Adam Courtney's biography of his father called My Father Bryce. Tim Weiner, The Mission, which is about the CIA in the 21st century. And apparently this one's all right.
Yeah. Now, make sure you focus on that. Forget the others, but just really focus on That Long Night. Mine were Gunpowder Creek by Alex Duke. I'll sort of do that for a bit. This is an ARC cover, so that won't help you. But this is called The Gambler by JP Pomare.
Everyone know what ARC means? So
advanced reading copy. Yeah, they're sophisticated. Sophisticated ones.
Sorry.
Now this is the most important one, Dark Desert Road by Tim I was saying before, I want to say Ayliffe. I always want to say Ayliffe, but it's
I answer to anything.
Tim Time Ayliffe. It's no, it's Tim Ayliffe's book. So that's, make sure you get that one. Joy, was it Joy?
Yeah.
And now the United States of Cryptids, which I'm sure you'll love. That'll be a good read. And the other one was a piece of paper here, but it's Neighborhood Watch by Lauren Williams.
Cool. Do you want to jump on to your next one?
Yeah, this is my last one today. Now, this is one that...
You got to say it. You got to say it like from the film.
I don't think I can.
Silence of the
Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Well, yeah, I've thought about being an actor.
He's got a biography out at the moment.
Oh, does he?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Cheryl's
Anthony
just
Hopkins.
saying he's got a biography.
Yeah,
out
the
at moment.
disembodied voice from over here. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, Cheryl's over us just saying, just look at the camera. No, she's being lovely as usual. We're avatars. She's actually in a motion capture suit and making us move like this. We're at home. We're not here. Now, The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. Wow. Now, everyone may have read this. I've read this about 6 times.
It's incredible.
I'm rereading it again. It is one of the greatest serial killer book ever. And every time I read it, I love reading serial killer books, but I've never wanted to write one because I found it a bit tricky to get in that headspace, But I do. But reading this really makes... And you know what a serial killer that I'm interested in, if we can digress really quickly, if I ever do write a serial killer book, it's going to be about the Manchester Pusher. Everyone should look it up. It's a serial killer that no one actually knows if he exists or if they exist or not, but all of these... drownings along a river in Manchester, all of these men have drowned. They're always coming out of taverns and bars, so it's always blamed on on them just getting drunk and falling in this river. But one guy said someone pushed him off his bike into the water, and he was trying to get out, and he kept him from getting out. So there's this kind of urban legend, I guess, that this guy is going around pushing people into water and keeping him there. So if I ever write a serial killer book, it'll probably be about that. But in the meantime, this is great. And there's heaps. There's Red Dragon, which comes before this, which is amazing, and Hannibal, and they're all so good.
Yeah. So I've just started reading Orbital. I feel like I'm a bit late to the party on this one. A lot of people have already read it. No, but really, it's beautifully written. If any of you have read it and want to pop a thing on the chat there, we'll read it out. But yeah, really enjoying that. And then the one I'm going to jump to after that one is Dirt Trap by Michael Burge, which I'm really looking forward to. So that one's been out for about a month or so. But yeah, great writer, nice human too.
There you go. Yep. Well, we've told you what we're reading. You've told us what you're reading. Thank you so much for logging in, coming, watching us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Now.
Cheryl's! We had no idea. It's a celebrity. It's a cameo.
Hi everyone. They've done a great
told you.
job. Great job. Tim Ayliffe, Christian White. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks guys for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you
See you, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.